Great. So I've been trying new things with the microphone to hopefully have more consistent sound. So feel free to let me know if that is better today. And we're going to just get started sitting comfortably. For props, you may just want to have something to sit on to be comfortable. And I wanted to share my favorite meditation story as we get started today. Whenever you hear a meditation story, it's great to get into your heart. So, one analogy that works for me is like an elevator that you take, you get in the elevator in your mind, and then you just breathe yourself down like you're going into your heart center. And that's where you'll listen to the meditation story. This is called Sitting Under the Wish-Fulfilling Tree. There was once a man who kept roaming from one place to another. In the course of his wanderings, he came to a forest. He sat under a tree and felt himself becoming very calm. A gentle breeze was blowing, and as he looked around, the man saw that the forest he was sitting in was beautiful. If only I had a companion, he thought, I would be completely happy. The tree he was sitting under happened to be a wish-fulfilling tree. A wish-fulfilling tree is divine, and it is said that if anyone sitting under it makes a wish, that wish is instantly fulfilled. So at that very moment, a beautiful girl appeared. The man was enraptured. She sat down next to him, and for a while he was content. But then he thought, it's a pity that the two of us have to sit under a tree exposed to the elements. It would be much better if we had a house with a few bedrooms and all the amenities. Then I would lack nothing. Immediately, the house he wished for appeared. Delighted, they went into the house and sat down and had a chat. Then he said, look, what's the point of living like paupers in this house? I'd like to live like a lord. If we only had a butler and a couple of servants to serve us food. In the twinkling of an eye, a butler and two servants appeared. The man called the servants over and said, prepare us 2 delectable dishes. Before long, the butler brought 2 servers containing gourmet food. The man tasted the food and it was delicious. But then he began to wonder, what's going on? I wished for a wife and she appeared. Then I wished for a house and got a beautiful house. Then I wished for a butler and 2 servants and they appeared. Then I wished for delectable dishes and they too materialized. What's happening? There must be a demon here. A demon immediately appeared in front of him with his mouth wide open. Oh no, he'll eat me up, the man said. Of course, the demon devoured him, and that was the end. This is all there is to the world we live in. In the heart is the wish-fulfilling tree of the divine consciousness, and we are seated right in its shade. Take a moment to relax with your breath and let any effect of the story, just let it wash into you like you're the earth, you're the soil, and you're just letting the rain sink in. Let's get into movement. If you're practicing with the playlist today, go ahead and get that started. Seated cat and cow. Start with your hands high on the thigh, pull the elbows back, and breathe in. Fill up your lungs. Breathe out, drop the chin. Hands cup the knees to open up your spine. Breathe in, hands to top of thighs, elbows back. Breathe out, relax head and shoulders down. Align your movement with the pace of your breath. Take the movement side to side. Find a creative way to open up your body. Center your spine, and I wanted to take us through a breathing exercise called the sipping breath. If you want to watch first, or you can jump right in, the exhale will be folding forward, exhaling all the way. And when you sit up, you're taking little sips of air through your nose. So just maybe 3 sips, 5 sips, whatever makes sense. So we'll just do a few rounds. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Inhale. In your own way, just forward and back. One more round, refreshing yourself with your breath. Exhale, sitting tall. And see if you notice the effect. Make your way to table, hands and knees. Just a fun table tip. If your wrists ever get tired, try putting the heel of your hand on the edge of a folded blanket or towel. Step knees closer together and extend your right leg back. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, knee to nose, engage your core. Wrap it up toward your spine. Inhale, long. Exhale, curl in. Try to get movement through your upper back with the last round. Inhale, extend the leg behind you. Exhale, drop down to the toes and then pivot that heel down. Spin your left foot behind you and reach the right arm up to the sky. Anchor gently through the sole of the right foot and stretch your right arm overhead. Lean the top shoulder back just a bit. For a quad stretch, bend your right knee, reach back holding the outside of that ankle. Neck is soft. At any time, you might roll your head side to side. As heel comes toward your bum, reach your kneecap further behind you. Take another breath here. Exhale, look down, down into table. For the second side, left leg reaches back. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. As you cycle, elbows are unlocked. Softness through the upper back and neck. With the leg extended back, drop the foot down. Pivot your heel and open left arm to the sky. And your right foot could stagger behind you so you don't have to be on a balance beam. Get into your breath and stretch your side body. Left arm up alongside your head with the hand dripping down with gravity. Plant a little extra into your left footprint to open up your hips and your low back. Full breathing. Quad stretch. Bend the left knee, left hand to left ankle. So left kneecap might move back a little bit, opening up your quads. A little note about the quad stretch, changing angle of your thigh bone, like lift your knees slightly up or down, that will change your stretch, and sometimes it can also make it a lot more comfortable. So give yourself room to shift with that. With your exhale, look at the mat. Shift back into child's pose all the way back. Breathe down the length of your spine and feel it release on the inside. Come up to table and take table down on your elbows. We're going to do a little thread the needle. Lift your right elbow out to the side. It might not go all the way like vertical arm, just out to the side. And then thread your right arm under your left. Shift weight side to side between your knees and find a comfortable stretch for your shoulder. Option to tent your left fingertips and open your left shoulder blade back. Stack the shoulders a bit more. Deep breath in and out. Plant your left elbow and come out. Both elbows to the mat. Take your left arm out to the side. Breathe in. Breathe out as you thread the needle. Elbow down. Swivel your tailbone side to side and see what you can access in your back. Tent your right fingertips for a little twist deepening. Reach the right shoulder up and back behind you to the left. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Come on up to your hands for downward dog. Make enough room between your hands and your knees that you open up to a balanced triangle. There's always time to adjust, experiment by moving your handprints or your footprints. Channel your weight forward out of your wrists so that the finger pads and the knuckle base of each finger are bearing weight. Press your spine up for one more inhale. Exhale, come forward with your feet. Standing forward fold. Rise up, top of the mat. Breathe your arms overhead. Exhale, hands together by your heart. Stand tall with hands at heart center. As sun salutations are honoring the sun, this symbolizes the light that shines to illuminate all of existence. And this light is part of who we are. Take a moment to honor your inner light as we prepare for sun salutations. Breathe in, reach arms up, gentle back bend, tailbone down. Exhale, forward fold. Bend knees until you touch the mat. Inhale, right leg back and up for standing splits. Exhale, step back into your lunge. Frame hands around front foot and open into your lunge. This could mean knee bends, shifting hips forward and back. For the crescent lunge, drop the top of your back knee down. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, touch the mat. Take a full breath to step back into downward dog, all the way back. Next, inhale, raise right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through and create your lunge position on the other side. Take a moment to move and warm into your lunge. Lunge preparation might also mean adjusting the width of your stance so that you feel balanced. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, ground back knee, breathe yourself up, full breath in. Exhale, hands to mat. Inhale, balance and standing splits. Raise the left leg. Exhale, left foot to mat beside the right. Inhale, rise and stand, arms high. Exhale, hands together by your heart. Full breath to stand in your light. Same flow. Inhale, sweep up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot, inhale, standing splits. Exhale, big step back. Prepare for your lunge. Back knee could be up or down as you lift up. Inhale. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step right foot back into three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot to mat, downward dog. Inhale, raise left leg, three-legged. Exhale, step through. Take a moment to create your lunge and rise when you're ready. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, standing splits on left foot, right leg high. Exhale, standing forward fold, release. Inhale, rise and stand, arms high. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in and out. We'll stay on that flow, adding on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift right leg, standing splits. Exhale, drop back for your lunge. Lifting lunge, deep breath in. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, back, three-legged dog, left leg in the sky. Exhale, ground left foot, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged. Exhale, step into lunge, get oriented, and rise. Deep breath in. Exhale, plant hands. Inhale, standing splits, raise left leg. Exhale, step left foot down for forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms high, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath in stillness. Sense your light inside. Inhale, arms lift, open heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift left leg, standing splits. Exhale, step back, ground the left knee, and we'll come into a quad stretch. Right hand on the right thigh, opening heart to the right. Curl your left toes under. Shift your body weight so that you're resting above the kneecap more than under the kneecap. Start to lift your back leg. Right hand, maybe you find the left foot with your hand. Here's a little trick where you can kind of shift your hips back, and sometimes you can get closer to the foot and bring it in. It's also fine to just be reaching, because we all know reaching is sometimes better than getting. Find a place where you can relax. melting any struggle with your breath. A lot of us hold old stuff, old tensions in our upper hips. So just let yourself release that. Nice job. Hands to mat. Take your body back into downward dog. Bend knees. Take a moment to release all of that. Inhale, left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, create your lunge. Also, quad stretch. Right hand to mat. Take left hand onto the thigh as you twist your heart open to the left. Curl right toes under, adjust the knee position so that it feels good and not smashy. Quad stretch any amount. I find it's really helpful just to work on lifting your back leg. That's a hamstring strength action, and many of us are weak in the hamstrings. That's why we experience them as being tight, because they're kind of frozen. Left hand could reach back for right foot. Maybe they touch, maybe they just wish to touch. Nice job. Touch the mat. Step all the way forward, front of mat. Exhale in your forward fold. Breathe in, rise up, arms high. Exhale, touch the back of your head. Open your elbows wide. Enjoy a few breaths to open the chest, the throat. Release arms by your side and just swing them a little bit, forward and back. With arms behind your back, weave your fingers together. We'll be folding forward, so just space your feet to the width of your hips and make your feet about parallel to each other. Breathe in, open your heart, pull the arms back slightly. Breathe out, forward fold. Let your shoulders open as you reach through your arms. Full breathing. Experiment with complete exhales. Make your exhale really long. See it through to the end and see what that does for your breath. Bend your knees, drop hands to the floor beside your feet. Rise up for the chair. Sit low in your hips, arms high. Exhale. Brush fingertips down and back. Reach your fingers back. Yeah, we'll move like that. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, arms down and back. If you want to lift on your tiptoes there, that's just an option. For some of us, we like being overachievers sometimes, so it's always nice to have the option to overachieve. The next time you come on your tiptoes, straighten your legs. Experiment with your balance. Standing tall, reach your arms back. For a balance challenge, hold your hands together behind your back. And for a balance assist, arms come out kind of like airplane wings. Breathe down to your belly. 2 more deep breaths. Nice. Drop your heels. Shake out your legs a little bit. If you want to grab a drink of water before we move on, go right ahead. How's everybody doing? Yay, thumbs ups. Hi, Shelly. Nice to see you. All right, come wide on the mat for goddess pose. Pivot your heels in. Have a seat, lower down. Hands together by your heart. Find length in your spine. I've been finding spine alignment with my breath lately. We're going to be holding in this position and breathing. So if you ever need a break, if you kind of crampy, just straighten your legs and then come back down. As you breathe, open up behind your nose, the inside of your throat. And sometimes just a little head shift, like chin down, throat back, can help open up that space. Invite your breath all the way through the mid-ribs into the abdominal area. Make space for your breath. We have 3 more deep breaths in this position. Nice. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet together. And we'll do some skaters on the mat. So you might just want to watch and then kind of wrap your brain around it. This is sort of a fitness movement. But I like that we get the curtsy squat action. And it's okay if you don't touch the floor. One hand can just stay on that thigh. It could also be pretty cardio if you want to double time or increase your pace. Take 2 more breaths with that, trying to breathe through the nose. Nice. Straighten your legs. Step wide once again. I'll do mirroring. So take your right foot, turn it out to the side. Getting set up for extended side angle. One of my favorite poses. Bend into that knee. You've got either forearm on the thigh, or if it's comfortable to bring your hand to the mat, that's also available. Top arm up alongside your ear. Go into your breath. Take strength through your footprints. Plant them down a bit more. And that melts tension out of the bottom shoulder. Nice. Root down through the right footprint. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straight legs. Right arm sweeps up and overhead. Exhale, bend into your right knee. This time we're coming into half moon. It's always great if you wish to keep 2 feet on the ground and repeat the side angle pose. Right hand comes to the mat. Walk your back foot forward until you can balance on the right foot and right hand. I like to make sure my right hand is not directly in front of the foot, but toward the pinky toe side, toward the right back corner of the mat. You may choose to kick up through a straight leg or take it back for sugarcane, clasping hand to outer ankle for your quad stretch. We have time to breathe, and at any point you may like to step down, just refine your center and approach the pose once again. My crazy friends might play with balancing hands together at the heart. Step feet to mat and then lift yourself up to come out. Let's go right into side 2. Left toes angle out, slight inward angle on the back foot. Extended side angle, bend into the knee. Elbow could be on the thigh or fingertips by the floor. Open up with your breath. In these poses, I no longer teach pull the top hip back. I actually allow it to come forward a little bit, and that reduces strain on the SI joint. Think of bringing your right chest area back. Yeah. When you exhale, ground your left heel. Use that power to inhale up, straight legs, reverse triangle. Get that counter stretch. Soften your neck and breathe. Exhale, bend front knee. Your choice to repeat Utthita Parshva Konasana or come into the half moon. Left hand is your base. Walk the back foot in so you can balance on left hand and left foot. Send activity out through your extended leg, and that actually helps with your balance. Top arm could reach up, or you may like to take sugar cane, opening up your quad. Choose a pose that is breathable and smileable for you. Remember, at any point, you may like to step down, reconfigure your pose, and take it again. Step down consciously. I like to get the back foot down before I lift my torso up. Yeah. Nice job. Heel toe the feet in. Shake your legs. Crisscross so your legs cross the midline. And then we'll get into bear twists. Bend elbows for a little body pat. The foot behind you is going to lift up to the toes so the heel can spin, helping your whole spine to spin. Nice. So we'll just make our way down to the mat. Take a moment to sit. If you wanted to grab more water, feel free to do that. So I'm going to walk us through the forearm stand, which is Pincha Mayurasana, or the peacock feather. I wanted to show, I'll teach it twice. So you could always watch one of them and do the other one, or maybe you know the pose well, so you try it a few times on your own. In teaching inversions, I love to give step by step because sometimes just in a faster paced class, you might not get to hear how to really set up the pose, which I feel like makes it a lot more possible to do it. So I'm going to bring my mat toward a wall. And if you have like a couch, I'll show a prep that we could also do if there's just a couch or like a chair nearby. So the short edge of the mat comes by the wall. First step is to measure the distance of your legs, and that's where your elbows are going to go when you flip around. So hands could either be parallel, like the number 11, forearms parallel, or weave your fingers together. I find that's a little easier, or you could try the challenge of parallel forearms. The first shape is kind of like a short and stubby downward dog, and then you may wish to start walking up if that feels comfortable. So feet could walk up so the toes are resting on furniture, or you could walk your feet up a wall. Bring awareness into whatever pose you're doing. You may like to come in and out, giving it a try. The upside down position can be a stronger one for some of us. So just give yourself kindness. Allow your reaction to be okay. Maybe you don't feel as comfortable going upside down. So you just practice it as you breathe, bringing awareness into that pose. For the second version of the forearm stand, I'll show kicking up at the wall. And you're very welcome to repeat any variation that you've done. For this, I have the fingertips maybe 4 inches away from the wall, so there's a little space. Either hands interlaced for more support or forearms parallel. Try to keep your elbows about the width of your shoulders. The wider the elbows go, the harder the pose may be to balance. We start lifting somewhat like downward dog, and then walking feet closer. The next step is a three-legged pose where you lift up, send your gaze slightly forward so you can see the floor between your wrists. At any point, you may feel comfortable kicking up and just see what it's like to get more of your body in the vertical alignment. Awareness and breath through whatever pose you're playing with. You may like to give it another try. And child's pose is next whenever you feel done. Give your spine a chance to relax. Let your shoulders melt open with your breath. If you need to reorganize your mat for the rest of class, feel free to do that. For pigeon pose, set up either in table or downward dog. Take the left leg forward first. Bring that knee forward. Lengthen the back leg further back as you open up. You may like to stay upright, stretching psoas, deepen your abdomen. Relax forward. I wanted to offer threading the needle in pigeon. If your left knee is forward, your right arm is the one that's going to be threading, coming down. It may feel nice to create a pillow with your left hand under your head. And only if it's fun, tuck your right toes under, bend that knee, and reach back for a quad stretch. Left hand toward the right foot. One more breath here. If you're holding the back foot, release slowly. Plant your palms. Ease your way back, either table or downward dog, however you started. Take any movement that helps you to integrate before the second side. Set the right leg forward for pigeon. If you have your blanket or cushion, I find some of us like to have a cushion under the top of the back thigh. Others of us like to have the cushion under the glutes of the bent leg. So just different ways to support your pose so you feel level and balanced. It's a great pose to take good care of your knees. Make sure your knees feel good and change the angle of your body if they don't. As you fold forward, option for thread the needle. This would be the left hand underneath the right elbow. Right hand could create a pillow under your head. Give your breath space to open up. Only if it's fun, that quad stretch, bending right knee in or left knee in. Right hand reaches back for the left foot. One more breath to finish this pose. If you have the back foot, release. Plant hands on mat to lift yourself carefully out. Step yourself back, either table or downward dog. Melt all the way down to your belly. We've done a lot of hip opening, and now we're going to do some therapeutic poses to reconnect our SI joints, which is something I need after a lot of hip opening. So our movement is a flying locust. Arms are beside your body. Raise your legs off the mat. Pull your shoulder blades together on the back and find a comfortable amount of lift where you can still breathe. When you inhale, arms and legs out like the capital letter A. Exhale, hug arms and legs together. And just like that, an image you may bring in is a jellyfish pumping water through its body as it flies through the ocean. Nice. Take one more round. Lower down and relax on your belly. Make your hands into a pillow for your head. This is one of my favorite poses, the crocodile or Makarasana. Not only is it relaxing and grounding, but it's training our breathing muscles so that our neck muscles don't have to strain to move the breath. And you start to feel your diaphragm, your core muscle below the lungs. When you breathe in, the lower ribs expand and you lift off the mat. Breathing out, the ribs come back together and your spine sinks down again. Stay here with your breath. Full exhales lead to full inhales. If your head is turned to the side, take a little time going the other way. Slowly lift your head, and we'll take the pec stretch on the floor. Bring your right arm out like a cactus shape and slide it upward 2 inches. Plant left hand like you're doing a cobra and roll over to your right side any amount as you stretch out the right chest. Gentle breathing, relaxing into it. At any point, you may like to roll your belly down and change the angle of your right arm. Just slide your hand up, down, side to side, and see how that changes your pec stretch. Another moment for this side. Roll belly down and change arms. Left arm out in the cactus shape. Plant right hand underneath that shoulder like it's doing cobra. Slide the left arm forward 2 inches and roll. Bring your body up. Left side of the body is on the mat. Right side is rolling up any amount. This is a strong stretch for a lot of us. In the turtle shell computer posture, these muscles are really tight. So don't worry if it's a strong stretch for you. You're not alone. And we all really benefit from this opening. At any point, change the angle on your left arm and come back into the stretch. Roll onto your belly, come out, and slowly roll to lie on your back all the way down. Hug knees to chest. Take a spinal twist, knees to your right. You may like to wind them together or just keep them stacked one on top of the other. Rotate head to the left as your arms open wide. Draw your knees through center. Set up the other side. Knees drape over. Turn head gently away from the knees. Come out of your twist. Finish up with happy baby, or if there are other poses that help you to complete your practice and feel balanced. Final relaxation when you're ready. Take care of yourself. If you like to grab a pillow, grab a warm layer so that you're not too chilly on the floor. One way to help your low back when you lie down is to roll up a blanket or towel and place it under the back of your knees. To settle in, you may wish to take an open mouth exhale, really letting it all go. A sound could be added to that, like a sigh or whatever sound your body would like to release. This is a safe place for you to soften, a safe place to let go and deeply relax. Stretch open your breath. Stretch hands and feet. Stretch out your face. Open your jaw, stretch your tongue. Move your eyebrows, your cheeks, and your forehead. Arms overhead, full body stretch. Bend your knees as you take it easy, rolling on your side. Sit up when you feel ready. We have a couple minutes to sit and meditate. You may like to add your blanket or cushion as a prop to sit on. A gentle mudra in the hands. This is Jnana Mudra, thumb and forefinger touch. Breath is very gentle as you bring awareness to the forehead area. Relax the center of the forehead and the third eye. Bring awareness to the throat center. You may wish to swallow and relax on the inside. Draw your awareness down into the heart center. A gentle breath here to relax and open the heart. Relax your awareness from the heart down into the navel center. It's normal to feel a little dreamy when you go into your navel, so just try to stay aware as you relax deep in your belly. Draw your breath down into the sex chakra, the pelvic floor area, and just slightly up. Allow this area of your body to relax. From the sex chakra, draw your attention under your body down to the base of your spine. Some people like to rock just a bit side to side to bring awareness here and feel the base of the spine relax with your breath. From the base of your spine, trace your awareness up the back of your body, all the way up the spine to the head, and then up to the crown of the head. With a gentle breath, relax your crown. It may feel nice to raise your eyebrows and just feel this area relax on the physical level. And that can help us to relax on the energy level as well. Enjoy a moment to breathe quietly, to feel the inner light radiate. If eyes are closed, open slowly. Touch hands together by your heart. Find a sense of gratitude. I hope your practice continues to benefit you for the rest of the day. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.
Thank you, Gayatri.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri. Lovely.
Thank you, Gayatri. Birthday blessings.
Thanks. Have a great day, y'all.